Welcome to ShumKast.
Welcome back, guys. I lost track of how many episodes this is.
Yeah, we're a bit in it now.
13.
Is it 13?
It's 13.
Oh, wow. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of fitting for what we're going to be talking about this time, isn't it? So before we get into it, I'm Ash.
I'm Shum.
And yeah, let's get into it because you've been fuming over this one for a bit.
I'm heated. So this movie came out recently. It's called 28 Years Later. And it sucks. It's flat out dog shit. It's like I'd much rather eat dog shit than watch this movie again. That's how bad it was. So if you're not familiar, it's in the 28 blank later series. So 28 Days Later. Probably the best film in the trilogy. Weeks was weird, but it was still good in my opinion. I liked it. But years. Alright, let's dive into that.
Yeah.
So before we get into spoiler territory, I will do a review that's non-spoilers. So, in all, just taking everything in, the movie's, like, it introduces a lot of things, and then it doesn't get to it. It just feels like the movie is like an episodic series, like it was supposed to be a TV show, but it's not. It's a 2-part movie. But it's just like, okay, you could make the excuse that they're going to do it in the sequel and, you know, all that shit. I want to know in the fucking first movie, too. Like, why'd you introduce it? I don't want to wait a whole year to find out in the second movie. Because a lot of times, if it's a 2-parter film, they'll talk about why they introduced it in the first movie, at least. They don't have to deep dive into it, but they'll at least talk about it a little bit. But then we won't know about all the little introductions that we were introduced to, redundant-ass sentence, until the second movie, which won't come out until January of 2026. So it's like a lot of weird introductions. The trailer was really clickbaity. It showed a lot of scenes and made it seem like the dad was going to be the main character, but he wasn't. Not even close. He was in the movie for like the first act, like 30 minutes. And then he's gone now. So, and then there's like a specific moment in the trailer where it had like a arrow in the head. Only happens in like a dream thing, and then you find out it's not even a big part of the movie.
Spoiler.
Not really.
Yeah, it's kind of spoiler.
But trailer was clickbaity.
I will, just to interject really quick, I will say the one part in the trailer that was really annoying because there was no payoff from it were those masks that they wore.
That's what I was talking about. With the arrow in the head?
No, I'm just about the masks in general.
Oh.
Because they built up the masks like they were some sort of cult.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe it's like there's some sort of another cult faction that like, worship the rage infected.
Mm-hmm.
And that was not the case.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It was just some dude wearing it for shits and giggles.
No, but there were other people on the island that were wearing it too. But in the trailer,
yeah,
they made it seem like it was like kind of a cultish kind of thing. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of interesting.
So, all in all, this movie didn't feel like a movie. It felt like it was supposed to be a TV show. And it made a lot of false promises, I feel like, just from the trailer. So, rating from that, it's a solid 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Shaky 3 out of 10, actually. Not solid. It's a shaky 3 out of 10 for me.
So, for me, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. So, I mean, there are some critiques you had on the film that I do agree with. But there are other critiques where I was like, I'm kind of like, okay, they're trying to build something. Like to avoid like getting into spoiler territory early here. However, I do agree with some of the points you made in regards like how the trailer was clickbaity or quote unquote clickbaity in terms of like, it definitely made us want to see the film. It succeeded in that.
It did.
But where it failed is that I feel, hot take, I fucking hate Infinity War. I think it's the dumbest movie ever. And it's kind of like the same reason why you hate this movie.
Mm.
It's a movie that goes nowhere. And it's basically there to set up the sequel.
It was Infinity War. It still had an ending.
It's not an end. It's not really an ending though. It's just a cliffhanger. That's all it is.
Yeah, but you see, my point on that is if they were to leave it off, like everyone dying, that would have been an interesting build up to like how are they going to rebuild from this. But in Endgame they decided to
But the thing is,
everyone.
Endgame was already in the pipeline, so you knew it was coming.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if they didn't have Endgame,
So Infinity War was a dumb movie. That's my point. I mean, even this movie they introduced something at the end to basically set up for the next movie. I mean, if this movie ends here, yeah, kind of dumb. I agree.
But yeah, this and Infinity War. If the movie ends here, stupid ass movie should not have existed.
That's how I feel about Infinity War.
It's Infinity War to me. It still felt like it had an ending. It was a bad ending,
but that's the same.
Like an evil ending.
It's
the villain one.
That's kind of like how 28 years later is. It's a like if without the sequel, I'll agree. If it didn't have the sequel coming, I probably would have hated this movie a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, sequel or not, I still hated this movie.
I mean, there are some things they introduced in this film that I found interesting, but again, it kind of like it didn't go anywhere. And so I guess now, spoiler warning, you might want to stop watching if you plan to watch this movie, because now we're gonna get into
we're going
details.
To spoiler territory. If you decide you want to watch this movie still for some reason,
we'll put a time marker to when you can skip ahead to where we're not talking about the spoilers anymore.
That's right. Yeah,
because we have something happy to talk about after this.
That's right. So yeah, if you want to watch this godforsaken movie still, go right ahead. But you got your warning.
Yep. So the part that I thought was interesting that they added into the film, like a new twist, but it kind of parallels an old Will Smith film that came out in like the late 2000, pre-2010. I Am Legend.
Yeah.
And more towards the unrated version, which is the superior version. And this film was kind of going down that territory is when they introduced the alphas. So the alphas and that the mindset, and they also had the slow moving, the sluggish ones, and the way it was the writer and the director explained it, and it made a lot of sense. It's like basically the virus had continued to evolve over the past 28 years, which makes sense.
I think the doctor said it was treated like steroids.
Yeah, but the thing is, the virus had to evolve in order for it to survive, because with the rage, it was only attacking people, and it realized it still needed a source of food in order to survive. Otherwise, they're just gonna rot and die eventually. That's why the whole the problem I always had with the whole zombie outbreak is eventually it has to die out. It's like it can't keep going on and on forever, because eventually they're just gonna rot away.
Yeah. Like
if you cut off their source of food, they're not going after other animals. They're only going after brains, like in the traditional zombie sense. But after that, I mean, they're still rotting. In this case, they're still living. They're just infected with a virus that just makes them incredibly full of anger.
Yeah.
So I like the idea of the alphas, which I thought was really cool, but where it fell flat, and it's just like when the pregnancy scene on the train, or the birth scene.
Yeah.
I thought that maybe the alpha was attacking because he wanted to protect the new child, which would make sense. But they didn't pay it off at all. He kept following them, but nobody ever seemed to recognize it, that Samsung was like only following him because of the baby. And so it's like, oh, they're still treating it. So I don't know if they're going to try to maybe pay it off in the next film, but the way it stands now, it's like it was a cool idea, but they never paid it off.
I mean, it probably was following it because of the baby, because he looked at the pregnant zombie infected thing, looked back at them, noticed, oh, my kid's in their hand now.
Yeah.
So I guess he wanted to save it. I mean, I liked the idea of the alphas too. It's just I hated how they treated them.
Yeah.
I thought, like, oh shit, the whole animal on the heads on the tree thing was cool. I was like, okay, that's scary. It's definitely a warning sign.
Yeah.
But then he does it to humans too. I'm just like, okay, why does he take out the skulls again, like their heads off? Like, is it just a thrill thing? Like, oh, I just like taking people's heads off. Like,
Maybe he's like a predator, you know?
I just thought this. If the whole like infected's purpose is to infect other people and just eat people, or like
Perpetuate the virus.
yeah, why is the alpha stopping that? Why is it killing people instead of just infecting them? Because my idea, if they wanted to go the alpha route, was if the alpha was going to infect someone and not like tear off their head, they could infect them, but the person that they infected with still has like smart capabilities. So like let's say let's say PewDiePie got infected by the alpha.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here on this one. Maybe, because we don't know, because we don't have much enough information yet because of the way the film is presented. But maybe the alpha was being selective on who it infects.
I don't think so.
I like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do benefit of the doubt here. I think they just full on. Oh, we're just gonna take people's heads off.
I'm going to give it a bit of benefit of the doubt, just for that. I mean, I could be wrong, but we won't. Maybe we'll see in the next film. Maybe we'll learn that maybe the alphas are being selective on who it infects.
But let's say the alpha. Let's go back to the Swedish guy, the Swedish soldier.
Yep.
Alpha infects the Swedish soldier. Oh, he's raged now, but he can still use his gun. So like he has that capability still of using like his gun, knowing like he was a soldier firing his gun, or like let's say they can pick up weapons now, so just using their bare hands and start running. Like they're smarter if the alpha infects them. I feel like they should have went that route.
Yeah, but the thing is, the alpha still never made any of them smarter at all.
No, but I'm saying they should have went that instead of just tearing people's heads off in order to make it like a stronger.
Well,
threat.
I mean, the alpha just the way they explain it is basically they're built different. I mean, they're bigger. They are smarter because I mean, he waited like when the first time you encounter the alpha, he waited them out in the house. He knew they hadn't left yet. That's why the first alpha that they ended when they go back to the island that ends up getting killed. He was still smart enough to wait him out. He didn't leave.
Yeah.
And then he just tracked him because he's like, okay, maybe they're gonna bring me to a bigger prize. Maybe these two are just like these are just soft targets.
I just hate that they just kill him, tear off their heads. I think it's stupid for like, it just doesn't seem infected like.
I think the ways that he tore off the Swedish guy's head, take away from the idea of like maybe they're being selective. I just think he did it because he was pissed because dude killed his mate.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody killed your girlfriend, how would you take it? If you had the ability to rip their head out of rip their skull and spine out of their body, I'm pretty sure you'd do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, he did it to everyone.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He did it to the guys in the tunnel. He did it to the animal.
Oh, yeah.
He did it to
I forgot about the guys in the tunnel.
Yeah, he does it to everyone. He's not selective. He does it to everyone. That's how he kills people.
It's just his MO.
Yeah. Like, he rips the guy's head off. I don't know how the other guy got infected again. Because I know...
Which one?
Oh, no. No, none of them were infected in the tunnel. They just get killed by the alpha.
No, the ones that got infected were like when they're running towards the tunnel.
Yeah, it was only outside.
Yeah.
None of them on the inside were infected because the alpha was just ripping their heads off for no reason. So, maybe they are selective, but I highly doubt it.
Well, at least the alphas, maybe he's selective.
Yeah,
I mean, it might be to your point that you made, like a point that you didn't intentionally try to make, but maybe if the alpha does bite somebody, they do get his ability. They get a smarter gene.
I would hope they went that route, but I guess we'll see.
We'll see in the next movie, yeah.
But
I mean, the one thing we can agree on, the one interesting thing they had in there, but we don't get to see enough of it, was fucking Jimmy.
I think Jimmy's a weird guy. I think his whole gang is just weird. It's just guys in jumpsuits doing backflips and killing infected.
No, but like the origin of Jimmy, you see how where he came from.
Well, yeah, you do see where he comes from, but I just think it's weird. It gives me Dead Rising vibes, like goofy.
I think that's why I like it,
because it's psychopath.
Yeah, it's because it's giving me Dead Rising vibes.
It's like, I don't know how I feel about Jimmy.
I like Jimmy. I don't know why. I just like him. I think it's because he's just so fucking far out, like so fucking far out there, and it's yeah, I like. He's just so weird, and like he still has his dad's cross, albeit up. He's wearing the cross upside down because he feels God has forsaken him because his dad was the minister of their church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him. All right, going back to alphas, I thought when they were chasing, or the alpha was chasing the dad and the son to the island, and then a bunch of crows start coming at them. I thought he was controlling the crows.
So yeah,
turns out they was just running away from him, or flying away.
I think you'll agree with me on this. And that part felt a little resi.
It just felt so cheesy.
No, but you know what I mean, though. Like it felt like something out of Resident Evil.
Yeah,
but again, there was no payoff for it either. Because I thought maybe the crows weren't also infected.
I thought that would have been cool. Infected crows.
Yeah, because remember in the first movie, the father died because of an infected crow.
No, because the crow was pecking at the infected.
Yeah, but the crow was infected because it was also contaminated with the blood. But yeah, it dropped the blood from the infected on his eye.
Yeah, so I thought, oh, they can control crows now because they're infected. They can infect animals now.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, it's just flying away from a threat.
Yeah.
I thought that was stupid.
Yeah.
The only thing I liked about this movie was the kid's acting. I thought the kid was a phenomenal actor in this movie. He really carried the film. He really made me hate him, so...
Yeah, but he made you hate him for the same reason why I hated him. It was just that... Yeah, he was trying to save his mom.
He was irresponsible,
but he was completely reckless. Yeah, I mean, he put the whole island at risk just because, oh, there's a doctor and nobody bothered to, like, take mom to see this doctor?
Yeah. I mean, I liked the scene with the son and the dad when the son pulls out the knife. I thought that was a really well done scene.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
the tension and the emotions running.
I think you'll have to agree. Like the first third of the movie, the first act, was a good solid act.
Yeah, it was, and then it
kind of like
it just fell.
It got derailed.
I don't know what happened. It was going for a jog, and then it tripped, and that's it. Never got back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked how they did the scene with the son and the dad. Mm-hmm. I thought those were well done scenes. I wish that when they left the island, the son and the mom, I wish that there was some stakes, because there's no way he can lock the gate by himself.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I was thinking, like, oh, are the infected going to be able to get on the island now? Well, I mean, they definitely could get on the island now because now it's unmanned. There's nobody's guarding it.
Yeah.
Because the kid created a fire diversion to get everyone to go to the fire, put it out, so he can sneak out.
Yeah, I thought like an alpha or like a bunch of infected were just gonna raid the island after that.
Yeah.
And then like maybe bite a civilian there. So I thought that would have been cool. Like, okay, well, the kid and the mom are out doing their thing. The island's going to have its own separate arc, and it's trying to defend themselves from an infected swarm because they didn't know that the gate was left, unprotected.
I mean, the other part I did enjoy was when Ralph Fiennes' character, the doctor, was like fully introduced, and you go back to where he'd been living with basically the shrine to all the dead that he'd built.
I mean, I thought that was cool.
I thought that was really interesting. Well, I mean, obviously, I think we're going to be going back to that in the next movie. Mm-hmm. But there are, like I said, there are parts that definitely didn't work for me as well. But I didn't hate it as much. If I were to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10.
That's really generous.
I didn't hate it as much as you did. I mean,
not even a 5, like mid, down the middle.
Just slightly above mid.
Yeah, I thought the doctor was interesting. However, I can't believe that he survived out there with all those alphas and infected for 15 years.
Oh, he explained that.
Yeah, with like sleeping drugs.
No, not just that. Remember he said he put iodine on his skin.
Oh, that too.
Because he said they didn't like the iodine.
Yeah, but why was the alpha still reaching for him under the ground then?
Again, I think it's because of the baby.
Nonetheless.
They might not have recognized it, but I think it was because the alpha was trying to get the baby.
Nonetheless, with that scene there's a bit of a little continuity error, because if they really didn't like the iodine that he was wearing all over his skin, wouldn't they like?
Yeah, but he wasn't trying to. The alpha wasn't trying to bite him. He wasn't trying to infect him.
Yeah, but you could still scratch him up and still like damage him.
Yeah, but again, he's not trying to.
Like
he's not going to. He's not going to attack to convert or make like bite. He's just going to like, hey, give me back my fucking kid. At least that's how I'm viewing it.
But with the alphas, they just kill you directly. So iodine or not, they're just gonna rip your head off and not try to bite you.
Yeah, but how many alphas are there compared to just a regular infected?
We do not know the actual numbers yet, so there could be a lot.
I know. I mean, if you even look at it from like even in the present animal kingdom, alphas are few and far between.
But then there's nowhere. There's just two. There's gotta be more.
Oh, there's gonna be more. Yeah, there's gonna be more.
So
but like the thing is, like
can't-
alphas are still gonna establish a territory. So you're not gonna have like two alphas in like one small piece of territory because they're gonna butt heads.
I just still can't believe that he survived out there for 15 years with like that iodine and sleeping darts. And you mean to tell me he doesn't execute them when they fall asleep? He just kind of, oh, we're just gonna let them sleep. They'll wake up eventually, and just walks away. Like, why not just kill them? If they fell asleep, why don't you just kill them?
Because he's observing them.
Oh, that, and he's like, oh, death comes in many ways. I can't contribute to death.
Yeah, I mean he's a doctor.
Yeah, but in times
Well,
like
it's the
that,
Hippocratic
you gotta
Oath.
defend yourself.
He's a true doctor. He follows the Hippocratic Oath. Do no harm.
I just thought it's just a weird character.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the whole movie was dumb. And like in a when you're fighting against all those infected, you gotta throw your beliefs out the window and just go straight for survival. Like you don't want to die type thing. You're not gonna believe in whatever you believe in. Oh, I shouldn't kill it, even though it's gonna kill me in a heartbeat.
All right. Well, so we don't end on this on a sour note because we said we're gonna talk about something happier. Let's talk about something we both agree was a freaking awesome film. If you haven't seen it yet, Karate Kid Legacy.
I thought it was really good.
Oh my god, it was a great film.
I thought I was gonna be a little disappointed by it,
Same.
but it was.
I went into the film with the bar set really low.
I got it in the middle.
I put it like I'm gonna start it at a level 3, and be like, okay, this is like
See, so I should have done with 28 years.
yeah, and then you would have been surprised. You're like, oh, it's actually a 3, so I'm not angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw you angry after a film,
It was so dumb.
even though you didn't even pay for it.
I know. Good thing I didn't. I would not pay to see that movie. I would have felt like, oh, my money's wasted. But Karate Kid.
Karate Kid on there.
I would pay to watch that movie.
I did pay to watch that movie, and I'd pay to watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good.
Yes, they did follow formula.
They did.
But they did it really well.
They, did you have a diverse cast? Yes. Did you have Ming-Na Wen? Oh, yes.
Did you have racism? A little bit.
You did.
Little hint of racism there.
Yeah.
They called the kid Beijing.
Beijing, yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. And the kid they cast as Connor, he definitely had that douche quality to he
He looked like a racist.
He looked like a total
could support
douchebag
it.
that you'd want to punch in the face.
Yeah.
So,
I thought everyone's acting in that movie was phenomenal.
yep.
Especially Connor's. He was really good. He made his act really believable.
Yeah.
And the main character, obviously.
So the kid, the new Karate Kid per se, So I remember when I first saw the trailer for the film, I was kind of like,
I thought this was going to be like a very woke, quote unquote.
Yeah, I agree. Like especially when they're talking about two branches, one.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Those two branches, one thing actually meant a whole different thing.
It did, and it was honestly, if they had waited to make Shang-Chi later and they casted that kid to be, I would have loved Shang-Chi.
That kid would have been cool as Shang-Chi.
Because I hate fucking Simu Liu.
I don't know the drama behind Simu Liu. I don't follow.
I just can't stand him. He's like complete, like he looks like Asian marina douche.
I mean, I still like Shang-Chi. I thought it was good.
I never watched it. It's just because I don't know. I just can't take that dude seriously.
I mean, I thought he was good. I didn't have a problem with him. I think Shang-Chi was the only good thing to come out after Endgame in like 2023.
No.
Or 2.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Or besides, I said one of the good things.
Yeah. But, back to Karate Kid. I love how they handled the topic of, like, basically PTSD.
Oh, yeah. It was...
And they did it in a very... the way they handled it was a lot of care was put into it.
Yeah.
Especially when the one scene where something happens to one of the main characters and he has to, it has a direct correlation with his trauma in the past.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you could feel the weight that he's carrying. You're like, fuck.
Yeah. It's like, he wants to, but
he wants. Yeah, he totally wants to be.
Mentally, he's being held back.
Yeah, that mental block is definitely holding him onto him. It's like he's carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders, even though there was nothing that was his fault.
Yeah, it was just all.
It falls in line with what people in the military deal with, and even like firefighters and some police, where he was dealing with survivor's guilt.
Yeah. He saw his brother die right in front of him.
Yeah, but he felt like he didn't do anything to stop it either.
Yeah.
And so he's carrying that weight that, his brother's death is his fault because he failed to act, which was furthest from the truth.
Yeah.
If anything, if he had acted, he might have been dead as well.
That's right. So, yeah, the guilt, the PTSD, his acting was incredibly well done.
Yeah.
So kudos to the kid. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't know his name either, but he definitely carried the film, and you love him from when you first meet him. He just comes off as really.
He's a lovable dude.
Yeah,
and he's like really slick sometimes too.
Yeah,
so he has some. He's got some riz.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but
he's got some swagger.
He does have swagger. I love the dad of the pizza
shop.
Yeah, he was great.
Which is funny. It's like beating my head. It's like, why does the dad look so familiar? And then when I finally figured out who he was, like, God, I feel fucking old now. Because he was. This predates you. Because I think that it was like a CW show from like the freaking late 90s through early 2000s, which was Dawson's Creek.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, he was Pacey in Dawson's Creek. I was like, damn, he looks old now, and that's like, oh my God, he was younger than me. Now I'm feeling even older.
Yeah,
but the dad, he did a great job too. I mean,
the dad was great.
Like the acting throughout the daughter was great.
Yeah, the kid from It was great. Stan.
That was funny. I didn't even recognize him until like later in after they got the dojo, the new dojo, and I was like, holy shit, that's Stan. It took me forever to because he grew up.
No, when I saw his hair, I was like, that's Stan.
Yeah.
And then they made like a little It reference. That was cool. I don't know if it wasn't like intentional.
It might have been
but
because it was at a fair.
It was at a fair. Maybe I'm just making shit up. But I swear it was an It reference. He said like, there's popcorn and cotton candy.
Yeah.
And then and he's from It, so
yeah,
it makes sense. Maybe it wasn't an It reference. Maybe I'm just making shit up. But I firmly believe it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, Karate Kid, I give it like an 8.
I'd give it like a 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
It's definitely a solid film.
It's really good.
I mean, I'm definitely watching again.
Yeah. I can't think of any flaws at the top of my head. Maybe, upon rewatch, if I do rewatch it, like, soon, I'll have some flaws. But as of right now, I think in my honeymoon phase for this movie. I'm seeing like, oh, this is a perfect movie.
The thing I actually do, like a small little thing, like the little flourish that they had in the film, is when they're doing the tournament. I love how they kind of made it feel like a little bit of like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Which was freaking awesome.
It gave me like Tekken, Street Fighter vibes, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Like, it's like a little minor, it's like those little tiny details. It's just like, oh my God, this is
Yeah,
fucking great.
I thought the tournament scene was well done.
Yeah.
Just the whole movie was great, but I'll have to watch it again to see there's flaws. But as of right now, it's perfect. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 though, because that's, that means it's like actually perfect.
Yeah.
And I know there's some flaws in there,
But for what it is, especially for a movie we weren't really expecting much out of, like maybe we'll have a few laughs in here and there, but the story will be kind of pretty mid.
yeah,
It was like, it was actually really good.
it was a phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
And whoever directed it, great job.
Yeah.
Blew my expectations.
Yeah. Definitely shattered my expectations, because I set the bar really low, especially because after the last Karate Kid with freaking Jackie Chan and
Something Smith.
yeah, Will Smith's kid.
I forgot. Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
I think that's his name.
Yeah.
That movie was weird. It was
movie-
pretty bad.
That movie sucked.
I'm glad they didn't pay homage to that movie.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't. The only link to that movie was Jackie Chan. That was it.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was the same character.
No, I don't think so either. And there should have been a spoiler warning at the very beginning of this, but mega spoiler warning. So this is like an ending scene. Maybe was it post credit? No, it was pre credit.
It's considered a post credit, because I looked it up. It's considered a post credit, but actually, I don't even want to spoil it.
No,
Just
watch
if you're a
the
fan of
movie.
Cobra Kai, definitely stay for the post credit.
Just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. Everybody's in there is great. Ralph Macchio did a good job in the film.
Oh yeah, no, he was really good.
Yeah.
He does not look old. He's like he's like 50, 60.
He's in his 50s. I don't think he's at his 60 yet, but I know he's definitely in his 50s.
He looks really good for 50s.
Yeah.
He has not aged.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks a lot different
actually,
from Karate Kid, but
Yeah, you want to hear something crazy?
what?
You know how old Ming Na Wen is?
What?
She's 61.
I guess the whole cast just looks
She
great.
does not look 61.
Whole cast just looks great. Even Jackie Chan looked great. And he's old. He's pushing it now.
No, he's in his 70s.
Yeah, he's definitely getting there.
Yeah.
But he still looks great.
Yeah, but yeah, just like you said. So, we highly recommend Karate Kid.
Yes, we both highly recommend Karate Kid.
28 years later, not so much.
I'd say skip it, but if you really want to watch it,
I would say watch it just so you know what you're getting into for the sequel, for the second part of 28 Years Later. But I would say keep your expectations low. Do not take what you saw in the trailer. Like, if you're expecting what you saw in the trailer, you will be disappointed.
yeah.
So, there is that.
28 years later, honestly, listen to the reviews on YouTube. They're honestly right. Most times I don't agree with YouTube reviewers that much, but this time I hardly agree with them. I'm like, yeah, you guys are right. So, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Karate Kid's a banger.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yep, definitely watch it.
And if you hated it, not on me.
Yeah. He'll give you a refund.
No, I won't.
But seriously, he will.
But yeah, that's it for tonight, guys.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell.
Please.
Like your Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Just 1-inch punch that,
I like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Exactly. All right.
All right.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Later.